Urban Sasquatch. About to check one of the gifting stations again today. There's no homeless people here. This is on my walk. Just out getting exercise so I can the Fasano challenge. Just checking to see if they. Oh yeah. Sign right there. Says Bud Light. Somebody took all the cans. That's good. It's good and it's funny. Finally. I didn't take the other rubbish though. What is that? Plastic toy. Gifting area is all cleaned up over there. Never know what you're going to run into out here. I think somebody picked up all the nip bottles are still here because, you know, they're not worth anything. They should make those a dime. Think of the money people could make, and they could, look at those. Still think there's something underneath that tarp. There's still a bunch of trash in there. Some bins and things. So we're back in the backwoods here, trying not to get ticks, and talk some Sasquatch theory today. My theory. See anything out there? Look at. Sasquatch people have left me a bottle cap. I wonder what it is. Probably has no identification on it. Oh yeah. That was my favorite beer back in the day. Bush. So, as you can see, this people drive up here. Must be a party at night spot. But, you know, Bigfoot probably knows that. Just take a look out there. If you see anything moving. If there's any turkey squatch out here. Turkey squatch, coyotes. We should gift something. Gift them. I'm gonna gift them something I found earlier. They left me with some earbuds. Looks like Apple ones that somebody ran over many times. Just want to leave that here on the stump, and then take a picture of it so I know what it looks like. Take a screenshot and see if it's changed any. See if anything happens. That's kind of a popular area out here, but I never run into anyone really. Not yet. Probably today now that I said that. There's some recent tracks there. But this branch is, you can see, was torn down recently. There it is, the root. Coming out of here. It's blocking the path. Who did that? Small tree break. But here's the pile. There's a pile of leaves and a pile of sticks that I found, and it was an odd pile. This little stick's piled up in one spot. I don't know why it's there. And what the tide's like today. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but there's water right there. That's the river. A piece of the river that it's higher sometimes, the tide, so you can't really walk along the edge. I don't think it is today, but this is the spot where you should see something. If there's anything here. It's a very nice clearing. I don't know who owns this property. I don't know if the town owns it, if it's privately owned, but so some of the Bigfoot theory today is, I just want to talk about how people consider what Bigfoot would think. Like they seem to know, and it's always a humanistic trait that Bigfoot would have in their thinking. And when people, try and guess at Sasquatch facts and things, they're usually guessing at a human trait or a human emotion, something humans would do. So in other words, when they're talking about Bigfoot mimicking animals, and Bigfoot mimics a coyote, look at that structure right there. Wow. Look at that, can you see that one there? Goes up in there, I get cobwebs all over me. I don't think you can see it any better. Probably not. They're mimicking animals. How do they know that humans, are not afraid of a deer sound? Well, how do they know that humans, you take it for granted and they think it's obvious because humans do it. This is what Bigfoot does. I got nothing's been through here. I got lots of spider webs on the trail. So, there's a little rock area right there. A little camping area with a fire. How do they know that we're not afraid of bird sounds? People talk about, well, they make bird sounds, they make owl sounds to communicate. Chris Billingsgate did a really good video just lately of camouflaging, Bigfoot camouflaging, and possible things that they do. So when they're mimicking an owl, how do they know we're not afraid of an owl? Like people talk about, well, they communicate and they use different, animal sounds to communicate so you won't know it's them. Well, how do they know that you don't? Why don't they use coyote sounds? Maybe they do. But why do they mimic? How do they know what you're afraid of and what you're not afraid of? Do they watch people? Do they tell each other? Do they say, hey, we know that they're not afraid of this bird call, so use the bird call? I just think it's dumb. How do they know that you don't figure this out? Like people have, supposedly. So if this is happening and they are mimicking other animals, how come they don't know that we know? It's kind of funny when you really start thinking about things and questioning stuff. How, you can get answers pretty easily if you just think about it and talk it out. But, how does Bigfoot know that we don't know? And why does he think that we don't know when we do know? And if they are mimicking owls and other animals in the forest, and people are saying that they do, then we do know. So why do they keep doing it? How come they haven't changed that? And it's pretty funny, though, when you think about the things that people, what they think Bigfoot is doing. It's mostly stuff that humans would do, not necessarily a totally different creature. This is where the stumps had me surrounded, right in there. Surrounded by stumps. They could have been Bigfoot cloaking. So, there's a lot of different things like that. I mean, how does Bigfoot know what we know? Everybody assumes that they do, but they don't know how. They don't know why. Personally, I haven't seen one, heard one, or even come close to anything like that. So I don't know anything, really. I can't say one way or another. It's fascinating how theories become facts in no time. A pile of wood is a Bigfoot nest. Broken branches, Bigfoot activity. That's new. This is all strange tracks. Just out for a little walk today. There's somebody piling up dirt and stuff. It's kind of funny. It's another abandoned camp right here. Looks like they had a fire. Oh, somebody burned their memories. Oh boy. I'm throwing his stuff out. The hundreds. Who is that? Wow, some weird stuff here. Probably be investigated next week. I saw your picture today. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, that's good for today.